Another new week, another long opportunity for the short squeeze on AMC. So let's dive straight into it. So AMC right now, I still have a very small partial position, around 30/50s average. I'm just gonna let it work and see where it goes at the end of the day. So I was playing it long today, and same as Friday. On Friday, as you can see, it was the day after we had the last recap on Thursday. On Friday, this thing gapped up to from previous day close $26 to 32, and then sold off at the open, and then just squeezed from 28, 29 all the way to a high of $36. And that's a new all-time high for AMC, I believe. The previous all-time high was like 34/50s or 35s. So that was a decent squeeze. On Friday, yes, it did go and make a new all-time high, 36/60s. However, when the stock goes parabolic from pre-market all the way straight up into the open, pretty much from $29, $30 to 36, a lot of times, if you are trading short-term, day trading, you have to expect some harsh pullbacks, especially when it squeezes right into the open. Unless, sometimes the low floaters, the low float small cap stocks, they can keep on going for a while. But AMC is a 400 million or 500 million shares float stock. It's not going to keep on going up higher without some decent pullback. So on Friday, this thing had $36 and tanked all the way down to $30. I was long biased buying the bounces on Friday, and they were like, these are decent bounces from like $30 to 33 and above, and later on here again around 28 to 31. Those are like $2-3 bounces. Great play on AMC, but unfortunately on Friday last week, this thing closed a little bit weak. You can see after we bounced to $31, it almost tanked. It went red for a little bit to down here 25, but it kind of retested the prior support or the resistance for a while, $28. But it closed at 26.20 on Friday. I think they made it to like close week to attract more shorts, to swing shorts over the weekend. Because today, you can see today is Tuesday, after a long weekend, this thing actually gapped up from $26 prior day close and went to 29 pre-market, and then went to a high of $32.60. Well, that was a nasty rejection just now, but it's okay. I have a small position left on AMC long. I may just stop out later if it breaks down $30. But today I was more long biased on the stock. I didn't want to buy into the morning push, the morning breakout, because similar to what we saw on Friday, this move, it's not as strong as Friday, but it did go up from 29 and parabolic into the open to $32. So that's why we saw a similar drastic pullback at the open. 32 dropped down to 29 and actually almost to $28. I was buying the dips on AMC, looking at how it's trading. This level, the support levels are 28.90s and of course 28.50s and 28. And then above it we have 29.80s. First of all, that's the pre-market small support, and also Friday's support levels around these areas. So those are the areas where I'm building a position on the long side, and I'm just trading it. Again, I'm day trading. That means you buy and you open a position, you buy and you sell, you close a position within the same day. So I'm selling into the rips. So after building a long position around 20, I got started around $31 and I started accumulating more around 29.70s, some more $30, and down here 29.70s, especially after seeing this huge wick down to 28.90s. That's often like a good signal for a bullish signal for the reversal. But I'm just trying to long the weakness and selling into the rips, and we got the rip to $30.70 and 31.50s. So I was out most of my longs. I do always keep like a remaining small share sizes like I'm doing right now, because this thing does like to pull back harsh, but they will consolidate and accumulate at support levels many times. If you look at the way it's trading, it will accumulate at near support around $29.80. I did re-long some, but after seeing how weak it was around the $30.40 area, and especially if you can see this huge rejection, I stopped out of some remaining shares. So took some losses, reduced some of the profits, but again, around the same weakness area, that's why I wanted to build another position. My entire thesis on buying the long of the weakness is that they're attracting more shorts. I think it's still easy to borrow at some firms. So that's why, after seeing double bottom, triple bottom, that's why I started in long again. I did keep on accumulating a long and selling into the pushes because I don't want to get too big in case I fail, in case my thesis is wrong and AMC just drops below 29 and tank down to $28 and below, which it's possible. I mean, after all, it's a very volatile stock. But after this higher low setting, that's why I bought more AMC, 29.40s, 29.50s, selling into the pushes, relaunched some after seeing some more strength, especially after the $30 got reclaimed, and got more long here, 30.10s, and selling into the pushes, and had a final sell here. I still have a very small position left on my AMC long. I haven't sold out all my shares, but I kind of want to see how it plays out in the afternoon. So I do think there will be more opportunity on the long side if you zoom out and play along the key levels, the key support levels. That's where you can find some decent and really nice risk-reward ideal entries if you are day trading the stock. I'm sure there will be a lot of people in the comments again saying don't day trade AMC, just buy and hold. Look, you can do what you want with your money. If you are swing trading, if you're investing, follow your plan. But my whole plan is to day trade AMC, and I'm just trading the momentum, trading the volatility. I still have some shares left with a $30.50 average, but I'm gonna be out all of it by the end of the day because I like to start each day fresh with an empty position account, and that's how I can think clearly with no bias and trade according to the momentum, because that's what day trading is all about. The next stock is a small cap stock, OEG, on the short side. I was just scalping small size on this short because I was trying to focus on my AMC long position. But OEG, this thing is kind of weird. You can see they started ramping up from 360s to around 5s pre-market. If you kind of look at these lines, $6 and 620s, these are some strong daily resistance. And the stock had some really manipulative action. You can see this thing spiked at the open to 630s and just slammed all the way back down to 540s, 530s. My play on this short was mostly a scalp. I did starting early. The idea was to short into the 620s on resistance, but I didn't get filled. So after this huge rejection, it went back to my, I guess my average at this point was 520s, and then had a small ad, very small. After all, the stock is easy to borrow. So when it's easy to borrow, you want to make sure if you are short on a stock, I want to cover majority into the support, into the drops. So that's why I was covering into it. I was out all of it here. By this point, I did have a re-entry, and this one I got squeezed out on the top here. So I gave back a lot of profit. That was not fun. But again, the re-entries on the short side here, I covered it here and re-entered some around 610s and 580s on the way down. I was trying to use smaller positions so I can focus on trading AMC. This stock, after all, is easy to borrow and very manipulative action. You can see each time I try to ramp up, from low 5s to high 6, it just gets rejected harsh. So this is a very similar price action we saw on AMC. When on the spikes, that just got rejected from $33 down to $30. But except this is a much smaller cap stock, and the float is like, I think 40 million on this one. So it's definitely a small cap. But this one, there's definitely a lot of selling around the 610, 620s area. And that's why, you gotta be careful on this thing. I still came out with small profit, But on this part where I got squeezed out, I gave back a lot, and that was not fun. But thankfully, I was using much smaller positions, so that was okay. 580s down here, and scalping a little bit 570s, and same thing again at the core position on the short side, and I was out here. Didn't want to deal with it anymore. You can see this thing after dropping down from 620s down to 560s. It like reclaimed again around VWAP. 580 went to 6, 610, 620s, and this is where you got another rug pull. This is the exact same action that's been repeated once, twice, 3 times, and another time at the open. So when trading these small cap stocks, gotta be careful whether it's on the long side or the short side. I think these are like scalp plays only. It's really hard to build a position when you're trading these kind of like turd small cap stock. Look, it's doing the same thing again. It's rug pulling from $6 down to 580s or below. But yeah, this is a trappy stock. Be careful on this one if you're still in. For me, I only have some small scalp shorts and I'm all out of the stock. So back to AMC again. I think this is probably going to pull down and consolidate around $30. And maybe we'll see some fireworks during power hour. I think it's trapping longs on the top, 33, and trapping shorts below $28 and $29 in this channel. So I think there'll be more long opportunities. Hopefully in the afternoon for me. I still have a remaining small long position, and we'll see. I think I'm gonna be out of it by the end of the day. Before we go, I just want to remind everyone to stay safe in this market. Whether you are day trading, swing trading, or holding these stocks for a longer period of time, just have a plan going into it. Don't just blindly follow what other people are saying on the forums or Reddit or on Twitter. If you think it's going to 100 and you are willing to take the risk and hold it from $30 to 100, then sure, go ahead and do it. But just don't blindly follow people. Make sure you're making educated decisions and follow your plan. And for me, my plan is to buy the weakness, buy on dips on AMC today, and sell into the breakouts. I still have a remaining long position, like I said, but my plan is to be all out of the day trade by the end of the day, because day trading means opening and closing the position within the same day. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the bad jokes. If you want to see more day trading content, make sure to subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Instagram for more. If you'd like to trade with me daily and get my free weekend watch list and trading journal, make sure to check out the links below for more resources. Stay green, stay positive, and I'll see you guys next time.